There's a sound, subtle at first, then seismic. It starts with a growl, low and deliberate, like a predator stretching after a long slumber. Then, it sharpens. It howls. It becomes something else entirely. Something untamed. That is your first encounter with the 2025 Mansory Lamborghini Revuelto, a machine that doesn't just command the road, it haunts it. This isn't just a Lamborghini. This is Lamborghini filtered through the obsidian lens of Mansory, a name synonymous with unapologetic aggression and meticulous detail. Mansory doesn't just upgrade cars, they reinvent them, amplify them, like turning a symphony into an opera of thunder and flame. The Revuelto greets you like a stealth jet sculpted in carbon fiber, its silhouette impossibly sharp, a blend of aerospace and ancient mythology. The matte black exterior shimmers faintly under daylight, like volcanic glass still warm from the forge. Every surface curves with purpose, every vent breathes, every line speaks. And yet, it's the details where Mansory's genius sings. Custom-forged carbon pieces catch the light like fractured diamonds, while bespoke aerodynamic fins slice through air as though rewriting the laws of drag itself. As the doors rise in a flourish only Lamborghini can justify, the cockpit reveals itself, a temple of contrast between violence and luxury. You slide into Alcantara seats stitched with glowing orange veins, the kind of detail you only notice when light dances across it just right. The steering wheel, thick and contoured like a fighter pilot's control, sits before a digital interface that hums to life, greeting you with the hybrid system's pulsing readiness. Yes, hybrid. But don't let that word fool you. This isn't a compromise, it's a weaponized evolution. The 6.5-liter V12 pairs with 3 electric motors, delivering over 1,000 horsepower, and yet it feels like more. The torque is instant. The response, unnerving. Press the throttle and it doesn't climb, it launches. There's no delay, just an immediate, almost surreal shove into the future. But it's the sound that carves into your soul. At idle, it purrs with menace. Under throttle, it's chaos, symphonic chaos. The V12 bellows like it's tearing through dimensions, while the electric motors add an eerie whir, like a spaceship folding space around you. It's not just noise, it's character. The kind of sound that makes your heart skip and your spine buzz. You don't hear it. You feel it. On the road, everything changes. City streets feel too small, like confining a lion to a hallway. People stop. Next turn. Phones rise. This isn't a car, it's a rolling spectacle. The contrast between its brutal exterior and the delicate stitching inside is magnetic. It's anger, wrapped in velvet. And it's not asking for attention, it's commanding it. You flick the driving mode selector into Corsa, and suddenly the Revuelto becomes something darker. The suspension stiffens, the steering weight intensifies, and the sound, dear God, the sound, erupts into a crescendo of fury. It surges forward like it's chasing down destiny itself. And with every shift of the dual-clutch transmission, there's a satisfying jolt, as if the car is punching through time rather than simply accelerating through it. Still, there are moments, rare and fleeting, when the Revuelto whispers instead of roars. When it glides in full electric mode, silently carving through neighborhoods or tight city turns. In those moments, it feels almost civil. But don't be deceived. Even in silence, it's stalking, waiting, calculating. What Mansory has done here isn't simply add flair or fiber, they've redefined what the Revuelto represents. It's not a supercar. It's not even a hypercar. It's a declaration. A middle finger to moderation. A whispered promise that the combustion era isn't going out with a whimper, but with a war cry. The way it threads through a canyon road is poetry laced with violence. You feel the adaptive suspension recalibrate itself mid-corner, every shift in weight anticipated before your hands react. The carbon ceramic brakes bite with surgical precision, pulling this beast to a halt with the grace of a ballerina hiding blades in her slippers. It's brutally efficient, yet intoxicatingly beautiful, like watching chaos learn how to dance. The Revuelto's rear view is a theater of aggression. Dual center-mounted exhausts roar like ancient cannons, flanked by razor-edge diffuser fins that look like they could cut the air into ribbons. Above, a sculpted wing twitches ever so slightly with your speed, alive, reacting, adjusting, not for show, but for aerodynamics born in the fires of motorsport obsession. This isn't just design, it's obsession etched into metal, forged by Mansory's refusal to accept the ordinary. Slide your fingers along the bespoke toggle switches, and you realize even the smallest tactile elements are infused with intent. They're milled from billet aluminum, cold to the touch, industrial, unforgiving. The air vents don't just blow, they hiss, the HVAC system calibrated to perfection, and even the scent in the cabin is tailored, rich, leathery, with a hint of something metallic, like anticipation before a storm. Outside, onlookers can't look away. Kids on bikes stop and stare. Grown men mouth silent expletives. The Revuelto doesn't blend, it burns itself into the scenery. In an age of minimalist electric pods, this machine is a declaration that art, excess, and madness still have a place on the road. It doesn't apologize for what it is, it dares you to dream bigger. Underneath the sculpted madness lies a digital core that hums with intelligence. The onboard telemetry system doesn't just track performance, it reads you. It learns your driving habits, adapts the car's behavior to your mood, your rhythm. If you're aggressive, it sharpens. If you're smooth, it breathes with you. It's like the car is alive, not mechanical, but intuitive. A partner in crime that knows when to provoke and when to obey. The interior lighting pulses in sync with the drive mode, icy blue in Strata, fiery red in Corsa, and an electric green in EV mode. It's subtle but deliberate. Everything in the cabin is narrative-driven, an unfolding story with each press of the accelerator. You're not just sitting in a seat, you're immersed in an experience that unfolds second by second, curve by curve. The stitching across the dash and doors tells its own story, intricate, hand-done, perfect down to the last thread. The Mansory logo is etched, not glued, into the leather, like a signature on a masterpiece. The paddles behind the wheel are massive, exaggerated, crafted from the same carbon used in aerospace. They snap with a click that could rival a sniper's bolt action. And yet, even with all this drama, the Revuelto remains utterly drivable. Its hybrid system means you can coast through a city silently, stealthily, like a shadow on four wheels. You can feel people sense it before they see it, its low-slung profile slipping through traffic like a shark through shallow waters. The contrast between its silence and its potential for mayhem is addictive. It's a machine that whispers and screams in equal measure. The sound system, tuned not to overpower, but to complement. The bass hits without distortion, the mids are pure, and the highs, clean like studio monitors. Yet most owners won't even turn it on. Why would they? When the V12 and electric trio sing a melody so unrepeatable, so visceral, no speaker could ever replicate it. You listen to the road instead, the rush of wind, the rise and fall of RPMs, the symphony of combustion laced with electricity. And then, there's the detail that truly separates the Revuelto. Not just the speed, not just the sound, but the sensation that you're commanding something wild. Something that could, at any moment, turn from art to weapon. And yet, it trusts you. The Revuelto isn't fighting against you, it's dancing with you, waiting for the next corner, the next tunnel, the next chance to roar unapologetically into the world again. The question is never, can it? It's, can you? You don't drive the 2025 Mansory Lamborghini Revuelto, you become part of it. It doesn't ask for your attention, it consumes it. Every glance in the mirror, every gasp from bystanders, every heartbeat synchronized with the V12's roar becomes part of a larger experience, one that transcends speed, design, or engineering. This machine is a masterpiece carved in rebellion, shaped by obsession, and refined in defiance of limits. It is not here to fit into the future, it is here to challenge it. While the world softens its roar into silence, the Revuelto thunders forward, proof that emotion still has a place in precision. It's a bold reminder that cars can still stir the soul, ignite adrenaline, and leave trails of wonder in their wake. This isn't just a vehicle, it's a statement etched in carbon fiber and fire. A brutal, beautiful echo of everything we love about driving, now evolved into something extraordinary. With Mansory's signature layered over Lamborghini's legacy, the Revuelto doesn't just break the mold, it shatters it. If there ever was a road to the impossible, this is the machine that was built to own it. And trust me, once you hear it scream, there's no going back.